Welcome, people. Welcome back to BBK Sports, joined by the Waffle Don himself.
Big up, people, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. Ramadan Mubarak. I don't know how to say it
I know you said it right, man. Ramadan Mubarak and all them things there, bro.
In the proper Arabic terms, but my brother, we have Manchester United this weekend. Manchester United Arsenal, but it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like a traditional big Premier League rivalry fixture. Like the sting has gone out of. I don't know. Do you feel like the fixtures of old?
You just mentioned it, yeah, and I just it's just another game, isn't it? Well, whereas before, if you mentioned Man United, Arsenal, I'll be getting like goosebumps. I'll be a bit nervous. It's just another game, man. For us, we're not really competing for anything, are we? Apart from bragging rights, I suppose.
Yeah, they're 14th.
They're 14th.
Yeah, I think they're 14th. Yeah, they're 14th in the table. We're second, but it's not a challenging second. It's a got the wind knocked out of you second, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like you said, there's not much to play for. But do you think the players feel this way? Do you think the players will take the picture and be like, that's still Arsenal, that's still Man United?
Yeah, they're professionals, man. So really and truly, yeah. If they understand the history between the two teams, obviously Man United, of course, are the more successful team, but we're talking about actual rivals here. You know, in the early 2000s, 90s, it was Arsenal, Man United competing with each other for trophies, and we all remember, the shenanigans that used to go on, at Old Trafford. And we've not really been very successful there. Obviously, we won the title there. The famous Will Todd jumping over who it was, Vieira or whoever it was that he jumped over. Actually, did Vieira play that game? I don't even know. It's Kanu, actually, sorry.
Yeah.
And we're just in that phase now where the pressure's kind of off now, but I still think the players will be professional. I don't think we've got any players there that they might know the history about Arsenal, Man United and Arsenal, but there's not those players, that you just, this player doesn't like that player. Like a Vieira. You ain't got those players that, do you know what? Yeah, these man, they're gonna go toe for toe today. You haven't got those players now in these teams.
I mean, like Declan Rice and Ben White, but he's not even the starter. Those are the really only Englishmen that start for us now, isn't it? So it's like, it's a weird one. But before we get into the predictions and the marquee fixture of the weekend, big up AFC of this guy right here, man.
It's everywhere, man. Let's go back to AFC always now. It's not everywhere no more, man.
But we know who you are, man. You are
a legend. It's a bit long, isn't it? The AFC always is everywhere. That's
big you up wherever you are, bro. But let's get the formalities out the way, right? The formal. Let me just put this up on the screen right now. I'm going for that's the Liverpool. Southampton going to Anfield. I'm just gonna get this out the way quickly, right? Ramsdale, I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna pick the ball up out of the net about 5 times. That's not in addition to the 13 saves you're gonna have to make. Liverpool, they've heard the noise all week of how crap they were in Paris. You getting blammed. You're getting blitzed.
Blitzed, man. Blitzed. I'll tell you something though. Didn't Southampton give them a good game though?
They did. They gave them because they played them twice this season. I think they played them in the league. Yeah. They did give them good games, but they're going to Anfield.
It's formality. I want to say 4-0 maximum. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. You know what it is. It's once the first goal goes in, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be floodlights.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Southampton have anything that can withstand that 10, 15,
pressure.
that first blitz
Yeah.
of just the Red Sea coming at them. Can't get out their
The
own
Red
half.
Sea, the guy said the Red Sea.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sea of red. They can't get out their own half, and it's just gonna be,
And
everyone.
these guys are now gonna these Red Sea guys now. It's all about the Harlem Globetrotters now, isn't it? They're gonna put on a display now because they know Southampton at the bottom. You know what? We're gonna show the fans a display today.
Yep, it is top versus bottom. That's what it is. It's the number first versus worst.
Oof.
Yeah. I do feel bad for Ramsdale,
I don't feel nothing for him, bro. No, man, because you know what? He came to Arsenal and all of this joking about and trying to be the funny guy and all that kind of stuff. No, man, you got to take your role serious. You got to take your role serious. You're here on merit. And you wasn't a great goalkeeper. You was a good shot stopper. You weren't great with your feet. But nah, for me, he done all right. But I just felt that he just believed that he thought he was better than what he was. Where I don't think he was. He's Ramsdale the relegator for a reason. This is going to be his third relegation now, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know what it is for me? Because he was part of that 22-23 squad that initially challenged when no one expected us to challenge, right? Because he was a part of that. I didn't go into the end of that season saying the reason why we lost the league was because of the goalkeeper, right?
No, I didn't think that either.
So I think there were other positions that we could have upgraded in. And then when Arteta started the season and then just 3 games in, just like bench, here's Raya as my goalkeeper. I was like, and that did create some controversy in the fan base for a while because we were clearly lacking in other areas, and people were like, wait a minute, like that might be a need, but it's not the most important need that we have right now. So that's what it is for me. The ruthlessness, I understand it because I kind of want him to be ruthless now with other players, and he's shown that he can do it. So cool, but I felt like he kind of got unfairly treated when he was just shoved out the door as if he were the problem. But I don't.
Wasn't that the case? I don't know. We're veering a little bit off topic, but wasn't that the case with like Martinez and who was it at the time? Was it him and Ramsdale? Was it him?
It was Martinez and Leno.
Yeah.
So after we won the FA Cup with Martinez, Leno was shipped off to Villa, and then he signed Leno, and Leno was the main guy, only to be sold to Fulham for Ramsdale, who only to be sold for Raya. So it's like he's churning. I wish he treated strikers this way.
I'm telling you, bro. It's Groundhog Day business going on, man.
Yeah, I think he would be all right if we treat the strikers this way. Big up AFC again, and big up to men like Ross. Big up, man.
Big up, man. Big up. Make sure you smash up the lights, people, man.
Yeah, into the boxes with us as well. Big up,
Ben, man. Hope you're well, my bro.
Always and every time. But before we get into the Arsenal game, like there are other big fixtures that I want to get your thoughts on before we like the first fixture that kick off the weekend is the 12:30 kickoff for you lot is City going to the City ground, Manchester City at Nottingham Forest.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you something. I purposely haven't looked at any fixtures this week, so everything you're telling me now is going to be fresh. I've not looked at anything at all. Just done my thumbnail. So when you just mentioned that, City going to Forest this week now. Ooh.
Yeah, this is second versus fourth, or third versus fourth.
That's a good game. That is a very good game.
Third versus fourth.
Who is there any injury reports? Is City got a full team? What's his name up top? What's his name? Because he missed a couple of games, didn't he?
Haaland, I think Haaland is predicted to start. Yeah,
he's predicted to start. Yeah, so if he's predicted to start, do you know what? I wasn't impressed. I don't know about you, but I know it's a different game. But against us, Forest were limp at home, don't you think? That they didn't really offer anything. So I don't know.
Yeah, so I didn't even get to watch the Forest game. I watched it through your watch along because I was at
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
From what I hear, it was dead rubber either side.
It
I
was
just
dead rubber. It's dead rubber. But I think Forest will be up for this game on Saturday, and I also think City will be up for this game as well. So, I'm still going to favour City to win.
Yeah. So before you like for context, Forest haven't won a game since that 7-0 Brighton since they dropped Brighton 7-0 on February 1st.
Nah, they've won a game.
Nah, they've drawn or lost every other game and then went through on pens in the cups. So they haven't won. Yeah. Forest form hasn't been great. Their form since Brighton has been 2-2 versus Exeter, right? Remember that one? They went through on pens. Then they lost 2-1 to Fulham, lost 4-3 to Newcastle.
Yeah.
And then they drew 0-0 to us, and then 1-1 with Ipswich and went through on pens. So they haven't won since they demolished Brighton on February. So they went through the entire month of February without a doubt.
See, no one ain't cooking Forest though about that. I don't hear no one cooking Forest about them not winning a game in February.
Yeah, because Wolfie's a master deflector, man. He sits in that center level of foul and just, we're just happy to be here. We weren't supposed to be here.
Yeah. He's happy to be here now, but if they'd have beaten us, anyway. I'm favouring City to win this. I think they're just going to have too much up top. They've got the new boy, the Egyptian king, or the Egyptian heir to the throne. They got good wingers. I think Doku's coming back into the side. Obviously, Savinio. I think Pep's going to have too much for them tomorrow, and I think they're going to be up for this game tomorrow. I hope they don't win, but I think City are going to go there and just they're getting back into that flow again, isn't it? City. This is the league now. You know what I mean? The pressure's off. Obviously, they need to stay in that top 4 area. I think they will want to catch City. I think they will want to overhaul City, to be honest. Yeah. So this is a very important game for Pep. So if I was to predict, can I predict a score or something?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah. So if I was to predict a score, I'm going to say possibly a 3-1 Man City. Because I think Chris Wood, I think they got. I was going to say 3-0, but I said 3-1 because you know what? City have Forest have got players that can score. I know Chris Wood, man. He hasn't got. He's isn't he? He's got more goals than Haaland, doesn't he?
He's up there.
Chris Wood's got. I think Chris Wood's got more goals than Haaland this season.
Obviously, Chris
22 or something.
Chris Wood has. Yeah, he's banging, man. He has 18.
Oh, he's got 18 goals.
Yeah, he has 18 goals. He has.
Yeah,
18
so
goals.
I think Chris Wood will find some type of form. And he will score tomorrow. But make sure you guys, man, are just predicting the scores. Put some scores in the chat, man, so we can have a look as well, people.
Yeah, Ben is going 4-2
4-2 Forest, yeah? That's not unrealistic score, though.
I don't think they're putting 4 past either. But we've seen crazier things have happened, right? But here's the thing with City are quietly having a preseason in the middle of the season, because they're all the 3 players that they've bought have been starting. They're starting Nico, they're starting Kushner, and they're starting Mamouche. So they're essentially what City is going to try to do is have a preseason in the season while making top 4 and winning the FA Cup.
And they're going to buy more players in the summer as well. So those players that are already settled in this league preseason, they're just going to be adding those. And then by the start of the season, you've got a unit already. So...
and City winning because they're the favorites to win the FA Cup now, right?
Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah,
it's their competition.
Liverpool are out, aren't they?
Yeah, Liverpool got knocked out to Plymouth.
Yeah. So who's left in there then? Newcastle are out. No, Newcastle
are out.
Who did Newcastle go out to?
Newcastle went out to Brighton.
So Arsenal's out. Newcastle's out. Liverpool's out. Chelsea, are they still out? Are they there?
Chelsea went out ages ago.
That's City's then. I don't see who else is gonna.
Yeah. So next round, City has Bournemouth,
right, which could be tricky.
Yeah, and Brighton has Forest. Fulham have Palace in the London Derby, and then Villa has Preston North End.
Ooh, yeah, City gonna do that, man. Villa though, I wouldn't discount Villa to get to a final though, but yeah.
So yeah, this would have been this could have been us. Could have been us, bro.
Could have been us. Worst season and City still win a trophy. This is the type of levels we need to be on. You know, don't win anything. Don't win a major, but still we can win a cup. We still, we need this consistency.
Yeah. So yeah, I think City's gonna have enough to. So we have a scenario where Forest, who has spent most of the year in third, fourth, find themselves outside the top four this weekend.
Oh,
because the next match we'll predict is Chelsea at Leicester. Well, it's at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, they have Leicester at home, so we expect Chelsea to win that.
100%.
So Chelsea are in fifth right now, and if they win and City win, they both leapfrog Forest.
Chelsea just seem to be limping over the line right now. I don't think they've been great, to be honest. Just individual brilliance that they have in the team right now. They've just got like players that can, turn up on some occasions. I know they narrowly won in their cup competition the other day. I think it was 2-1 against Copenhagen, but against the Leicester, who are quite vulnerable at the back. I don't rate that FaZe guy, David Luiz, BTEC David Luiz. Their defense is absolutely shambolic. So I can see Chelsea running amok and absolutely pasting Leicester tomorrow. If Vardy's available, maybe they've got a chance in terms of a draw. But I'm seeing Chelsea scoreline 2-0 scoreline.
Yeah, I see Chelsea winning by 2 clear goals, but I think they do them 3-1. I just don't rate Chelsea's defense at all.
Yeah, Chelsea. But things back though. What's his name? What's the guy's name, man? He come back for injury. He's like their best defender. Fofana's back. He's back, I think. Yeah, I think he played. Well, I don't know if he played the other game, but he's back now. So they've got half decent defender back. Yeah. But I heard they played Reece James in midfield the other day, DM or something.
Yeah, they've been experimenting with that. He played next to Caicedo. Yeah, so they've played flat back 4, Caicedo and James in the middle, and he did score and got man of the match. So
he scored.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, maybe Enzo's trying out, a new formation. Which, you know what? Fair play to him. At least he's taking a risk because he knows it's not working. So I'm giving him his credit where it's due because they did go for a lull. They did go for a very barren spell where I think they only won 1 game in 10 or some rubbish like that. And it's just been crazy, to be honest.
Ben says Forest will 100% be in Europe this year and watch them do a madness at the season. Now, yeah, from where they are, if they don't find themselves in Europe, epic failure. You cannot spend most of the year in third and then fall out of Europe, which would make you finish 8th and below, right? Because 7 gets Conference League. Because for context, these men finished 17th last year. Forest, they were 1 place above the relegation line.
Look at that. Leicester done the same thing as well, but Leicester actually went on and won the league. They were like in relegation territory when that manager got sacked. I can't remember his name, and then Ranieri came in, and then the rest was history. They won the Premier League.
Yeah. You believe this?
I think they'd be fools to sign him, but he's better than what they've currently got at the moment. So if Ramsdale gets that chance, then he should snap it up. But I think at Chelsea they do all right, you know, because Enzo will probably bring in, you know, probably a couple decent, or probably an experienced, or maybe a younger centre back who's, you know, who's probably really good. And yeah, I think that'd be a good move for him, to be honest, because you know what, as much as Ramsdale a bit of a clown, I do think that, you know, there's still some talent in there. And I won't hate him if he goes to Chelsea. You know, if he goes to Chelsea, he goes to Chelsea. But he's definitely a goalkeeper that, you know, should be in the Premier League. He's not the worst goalkeeper in the Premier League. He's just unfortunately gone to. Sometimes you've got to go down before you can go back up in it, and that's how I see it with Ramsdale.
Yeah, going down 3 times, bro. Like, well, at least we know if he gets. At least we know if he goes to Chelsea that he won't get relegated.
Like, yeah, exactly. Right? I don't know though. Who knows, man? He might do a pull off a mazza.
The only time you didn't get relegated is when you played with Arsenal.
Yeah.
But every other club you played with, you went down. So you know, maybe that's what he needs to be at a Big 6 club. Because if he's not, he'll drag him down.
Definitely.
Yeah. But without going too much longer, without, you know, sidestepping our game, you know, we have business to do. We're coming fresh off of, you know, demolition in Europe. You know, yesterday you made a good point on your watch along when you said most Premier League sides don't even beat most Championship sides 7-1. Home or away. You know, and that's what I had put the comment in the Black City didn't even beat Plymouth 7-1.
Yep.
So we're coming off of a 7-1 performance. So one thing, you know, the players aren't lacking on Sunday, it's confidence. You score 7 goals, 6 different goal scorers. You did something well, right?
Yeah.
And you played on Tuesday night. Manchester United didn't play until Thursday. Both had to travel. So they had to travel to Spain Thursday. So we have 2 extra days rest?
Yeah.
In preparation, even though it's an away game. What are you saying, man? What are you saying for the Gunners?
So this is my take. If Arteta allows the players to express themselves and to go at United, then we'll win comfortably. If he plays with the handbrake on and it's a case of we're going there not to lose, then what's the point? I want to go to United. I want to slap up United on Sunday. I don't care who the manager is at United. United are poor. United are in that position for a reason. United knocked us out of the cup with 10 men. I know a Abative is on penalty. I don't care. Yeah. Look at me. I'm getting all angry now because I know how much this game means to me. I don't care. It's a rivals thing, yeah? AFC knows what I'm talking about. You know, Into the Box knows what I'm talking about, yeah? I can't take Man United scummy fans at the best of times. Big up to Sire TV and all those guys. And big up to Ty as well. But I can't take these guys. Them not getting a W over us, yeah? It's literally the FA Cup final. It's literally a trophy for them if they beat us. It's bragging rights for them. It doesn't. Do you know what? I know people will be like, "Oh, but you know what? We're not going to win the league." I don't care. We need to beat Man United on Sunday, and I don't think we've got any excuses. I don't even want to hear we haven't got a striker because you know what? We put 7 past PSV, so we have other players that can do a job. The only thing for me is Arteta. How much he rotates, how much he might rotate, and is he gonna, you know, distress the balance of the team? Is he gonna just do we're just gonna go and do the crosses in all the time? I don't know. Game to game, you don't know what Arteta's got up his sleeve, isn't it? You know, is it going to be a micromanagement thing where he's just like waving his hands all the time, move over here? It'd be interesting to see what he does with Calafiori, because Calafiori's goal the other day, let's take that into context, how well he finished. And let's see how well Odegaard, because Odegaard right now should be our chief creator. And I know I'm talking quite a bit, but
No,
I
you
need
good.
I need to just like talk about this this game on Sunday, because we need to have that same attitude, that same fight, that same destroyer mentality come this Sunday. There's no point switching off now and just saying, "Oh, we're going into Man United. Oh, we ain't winning anything." No, we still have to play the rest of the season as if we're still fighting for the trophy, fighting for the Premier League. Although we know it's over, we still have to go into these games with the same attitude. And if I was him, I would play the same team. I don't know about Skelly. For me, I'll start Skelly, but
Skelly's suspended, isn't he?
Is he suspended?
No, didn't he get the red? Didn't he get the red for against the West Ham? Oh, that was against West Ham, wasn't it? Oh yeah, okay.
So yeah, so he's available. I would definitely play him. I don't know who's up against him on the other side. Who's up against him?
It's either going to be Garnacho or
Garnacho's on the left. Who would be on the right? Because Thing's injured. What's his name?
He switches sometimes because he switched on the right yesterday a couple of times. But they have
who's on the right for them?
So yesterday they played. Yesterday Garnacho played on the right and Xerxes played on the left.
Oh right, okay. So yeah, United, they're one of those teams, isn't it? They will be. It's not even the personnel in their team; it's how well this manager drills them, isn't it? It's going to probably drill them to like be motivated. You won the cup against them, and you won that game in the cup against them. Go out and do it again, And they're going to have that mentality. So it's at Old Trafford. Remember, Arsenal have this thing at Old Trafford where sometimes they get nervous in it. I know we won last season 1-0. It's all about putting our chances away. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory at Old Trafford to Arsenal.
Yeah. You remember the last time they beat us? Manchester United beat us in a Premier League game. Do you remember?
Was it last season? No, not last season at Old Trafford. Was it the season before, isn't
it? The last time they beat us was September of 2022 at Old Trafford.
2022, 3 years ago. No, but we didn't win though. We haven't won no games at Old Trafford though, have we? Only last season.
Yeah, only last season.
So we drew before that.
Yeah. So the last time they beat us in Premier League game, home or away, was September
2022.
Yeah, when they beat us 3-1. When they played Martinelli scored first, but it was offside. So we had on the black kits, right?
Yeah. I remember.
It was offside. Anthony scored his debut goal.
Yeah.
Then Rashford scored because then we got back into the game. Saka scored. We push, and then they hit us on the counter and beat us 3-1.
Yeah. I remember that game. But
every other game it's been 3-2. We get them 1-0 there. So they haven't beaten us in a while. And those teams had actual goal scorers in it. I don't think they beat us. I really don't.
We do a set piece against them as well, because that Onana, he's dodgy on corners, man.
Yeah,
he's dodgy on corners, my brother.
Yeah, but it's gonna be. I don't think we dominate them. I think we dominate the ball. Right?
Yeah, possession.
But I think they're gonna put 7 defenders on the pitch, make it difficult.
Harry Maguire, he'd be there.
Defenders on the pitch.
Ooh, just a narrow.
I don't know how we break through, but I think we do break through, man. But it's not gonna be I would love to put my foot on their necks, bro. I would love to get Amram sacked. You know what I mean? I would love.
It's not gonna be. Do you know what? Sometimes, these games ain't even really that exciting, are they? They're not exciting. They're not that exciting anymore. Yeah, cagey games. Especially.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be. Don't want to lose. Don't want to make the mistake, control the game. Like I'm expecting to see fat 0-0 on the clock at halftime, and then come out in the second half, chess match, and maybe in the 70-something minute we'll give it a go. Right? Yeah. We'll give it a proper go. Like you said, the league is done. Is this true? Mourinho scored more goals than Zesky, Rasmussen, and Garnacho.
He's got 3 in it. He's got 3 goals now, isn't it, Mourinho?
But I remember a couple of streams ago, and I was like, I challenged, and I was like, I don't think Manchester United scored 40 goals this season. You know?
Yeah. What they
right
on?
now, they're on 33 goals. You know, they're still on negative goal difference. I don't expect them to get any change out of our defense. I really don't. I expect the boys to show up there.
It's Bruno though, isn't it? Bruno's one of them characters though, isn't it? That he's got the potential to score against Arsenal, Bruno. You know, free kick, you know, chance, you know, because he can strike the ball quite well.
Yeah.
So we'll have to watch out for him.
Yeah, but I was looking at this comment earlier. Bluebird says they're still our biggest Premier League rivals. You agree with that?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. As I remember, when we first spoke about it, I just told you, Man United and Arsenal go back. Yeah, they are still our right. You know what? Even in their worst, United have still won trophies and we haven't. Yeah, it used to be United, Arsenal. Now, obviously, it's City. Now it's Chelsea that's coming to the fore. But it's us and United. I don't care about the where they are in the table now. They want to be where we are. But if they win the Europa, who's had the better season?
Oh yeah, it's not even close. Unless we win the champs.
Unless we win the champs.
That's the only way.
It will be that question again. Who's had the better season? Won't be like, no one's going to ask about Liverpool. No one's going to ask about Man City.
That's facts.
It's going to be Man United. They're going to say who's had the better season, Arsenal or Man United.
Yeah, that's facts. And that'll be 3 years on the trot. They've had a better season than us, even though we are at the upper echelons of the table. They would have still left the party with 3 different trophies, and they will be in the Champions League next year.
Oh,
after finishing at the bottom half of the table. You know, that would. Because can you imagine Saeed? Can you imagine Saeed and the shamelessness?
Oh, man, I don't even want to imagine it. Wow, it would just be horrible, man.
I can't imagine him on Sunday if we win. If they win. You know, it's gonna be crazy.
It happened again. This guy, man, this guy.
Yeah, but Eros, what a top good is gonna say if we lose to Old Trafford? What they will say is, we don't normally win there. That's what they'll say. We don't normally win there, so it's like a free hit. Nah, bro, we broke that curse. We broke that curse because I remember we went there. It had been like decades since we won there when we went there with Aubameyang, beat him 1-0 and broke that curse.
Yeah.
And our performances there have been better. And last year, when we needed to, last year we had a difficult run-in because that's what they were saying last year. Hey, look at Liverpool's running, look at City's running, look at Arsenal. Arsenal have the most difficult running because we had to go to Tottenham, we had to go to Old Trafford, and we went there clean sheet 1-0.
Yep, Trossard, isn't it?
Trossard with the sneaking behind the defense and scoring. So we have broken that curse, and we're supposed to be progressing, moving forward. I've seen Wolves go there and turn these men over. I've seen Bournemouth go there, turn these men over. Brighton. Plenty of teams went there and have turned these men over.
They've lost. I think they've lost. Haven't they lost about 12 games this season?
Yeah, and they've lost about 7 home games. At least 7 home games.
That's crazy, man.
You know, so
that is crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any excuses. We need to go there and turn these men over.
Yeah. What was the score in against Sociedad? I didn't even see that.
It was 1-1.
1-1. Oh, okay, 1-1. So
yeah, it was 1-1.
Where's that away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they've got a chance, I suppose, getting past Sociedad. Or...
Bro, we have to. Bro, Manchester United's record at home this season: 6 wins, 1 draw, 7 losses. Bro, they have lost more games than they have won at home.
It'd be embarrassing. It'd be embarrassing if we don't win. When you look at it now, if you're telling me that they've lost more games than they've won at home, if we don't win,
they have lost 7.
I don't care if we've got striker, whether we've got no defense. We have to go there and win.
Yeah, and at home they have. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we have to. We must. That's what they say. We must. Yeah, we must. But yeah. Another tricky game that I don't know how to call. Brighton and Fulham.
Oh, you had to hit me with this one, man. Oh.
Brighton and Fulham, my guy. It's
Both
at
teams
Brighton.
are playing well. Oh, is that Brighton? Both teams are playing well.
It's
you know, I'm going to give. Oh, this is
only 1 point separates them. They're 8th and 9th. Yeah, Brighton are 43 points. Fulham are on 42. This is.
I might have to do a fence. I might have to sit on the fence, you know. Although I think Brighton at home will be that slightly bit better.
AFC says 3-2.
Thomas on some demon time at the moment. I think Matoma. I think Brighton will beat. I think Brighton beat Fulham. I think they beat them 2-0. 2-0.
Yeah, I agree with Eros. I went with a 2-2.
I was thinking of sitting on the fence. I was like, I just think Brighton will just have too much for them, man.
Yeah, I'm going.
No, Fulham, what's Fulham's like away record like? I think they're better at home, aren't they?
Good question. Fulham away are Fulham are the 6th best away team.
What?
Yeah, they're better than Chelsea away. They got a better record than City away.
Do you know what? Let me change that score again then. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Fulham have played 13 away games. They have won 6, drawn 4, only lost 3 away games. Yeah, Fulham.
All right. I'm gonna say 2-1 Brighton. I'm just saying 2-1 Brighton. 2-1 Brighton.
Okay, give Fulham. Yeah, man said ESR with the brace. Yeah. Big up Oregon Gooner in the chat.
Big up Oregon Goon, man. Big up Darl in the building, man. Hope you're well, my brother.
Yeah. Hey, Oregon Gooner, I'm just right up the road, you know. I'm up in Washington. I'm in Seattle, so link up if you ever come this side. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw in that one. I really don't.
I think there'll be goals in that game anyway. I think there'll be some goals in that game.
Another game I can't call. Either way. Brentford, Villa.
Is that at home? Is that Brentford?
Brentford's at home. Yep, they're at the G-Tech Stadium. Villa need to win, bro. Villa are at 10th right now in the Premier League. Champions League Villa are 10th.
Oh, this is a difficult one, you know. This is a very difficult one. But Villa's coming off, you know, a good victory against Club Brugge. Club Brugge are a very good side. Obviously, they're not one of the top elite sides, but they've been playing some really good football. I think Villa's attack is oozing right now, and I think they got. Obviously, Brentford got, you know, Wisser and what's his name?
Mbuemo.
Yeah, Mbuemo. I just think Villa just have too much for them, you know. Villa can bring on Asensio, Rashford. Right. They've got Ollie Watkins. You know, so I think they just have too much for them. So I'm gonna say 2-1 Aston Villa.
Yeah, I'm going with a 3-2 Villa win, man. I think Villa's depth gives Unai Emery a lot more tactical, you know, tactical depth. You know, he can get, like you say, he can bring on an Asensio, who he's hit the ground running in the Prem. He can bring on a Rashford. Yeah, I do think they score though, but I just think Villa will just edge them late. Just a bit. Your friends down the road, mate. Tottenham Hotspur are host to AFC Bournemouth.
Ooh.
Coming off a Europa League loss.
I think Bournemouth are going to slap them up, you know. I really do. I think Bournemouth will slap them up. Ariola's got them guys balling right now, man. He's got them playing some good football, and Yeah, they've had their odd blips, but their wingers are very good. I'll tell you who's been playing well for Chelsea, Spurs is Jed Spence. I think he's been excellent for them.
Yeah.
Yorkson, sorry, not Yorkson. What's his name? Silky, or what's his name? Slick. Who's the guy? Silky.
For Bournemouth.
For Spurs. Who's the goalkeeper again? Silky.
No, Vicario's back.
Oh, Ricario's back.
Yeah, he's been back for like a couple of games now.
Oh, okay, so
he's back.
But Solanke walked off injured, didn't he, the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yep.
So who they got? They got Tells, I suppose.
They played Tell down the middle. Yeah, they played Tell.
I think Bournemouth are gonna pull out a shock. I think Bournemouth would be too good tomorrow. But then again, I can see Spurs scoring, so I'm gonna go for a shock result. I'm gonna say Bournemouth 3, Spurs 2. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I just think what's that? The guy's name, Katero, whatever. Well, he's
Katero,
yeah. He's gonna run.
Yeah, he's got pace. Yeah,
they're gonna be so much. This is
tomato.
I think they're gonna have a field day with Tottenham, and it's gonna be a modest 3-2 where you be like, how is it not 6?
Yeah.
One of them ones, because they're gonna get plenty of opportunities. Not taking into account the chance that they're gonna get when Tottenham gets scored on the ball trying to play out from the back when they're being pressed.
Yeah,
but just from cutting them open.
Porro's just gonna get. I think Porro's gonna get.
Yeah.
He's been getting really rinsed this season, man. So against Semenyo, physical, skillful guy, I think Porro's gonna get absolutely wasted. So yeah, I can see Bournemouth coming out of that with a victory.
Yeah. Now, our brother from Tottenham, but supports the Stripes in Mr. Jordy Dread, Specs himself. They travel to West Ham.
Oh, okay.
For a Monday. It's actually Monday at a 9:00 kickoff.
Did you say 9:00?
Yeah.
9:00?
Yeah, 9:00 kickoff Monday night.
You mean 8:00?
It's 9. It says 9.
On Monday?
Yeah.
Is that because of the clocks going forward for you guys?
Might be.
Yeah. I think it's 8. It'd be 8 p.m. I don't think it's 9. 9's too late over here.
Yeah, that's too late.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, I was leaving at 11 o'clock and getting home at 12. Some of the trains were like stop at certain times. But anyway, onto the game. I'm fully expecting Newcastle to beat these guys, But is Isak injured? No.
He came off injured. Well, he played a lot of minutes. There's speculation that he's injured because he did come off when they needed a goal. Yeah.
But they've still got Callum in it. Do you know what? You see how important Isak has become for Newcastle now?
Yeah.
If you take him out of the team now,
yeah,
it's almost like you look at the team and you think, you've got a great midfield. Mm-hmm. You've got Gordon on the left. You've got the other guy on the right. But Callum Davison, whatever his name is.
Callum Wilson?
Sorry,
Wilson.
Yeah. Wilson. I'm getting all these names wrong today. Do you think he's going to impact that game as much?
Nah.
But West Ham, and the thing is as well, Potter's got West Ham playing some decent football as well now. But are they good enough, to take on a Newcastle that are quite resilient? Do you know what? 2-2 draw, man. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I think it's going to be a horrible game to watch. So I'm going to go for 2-2.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm trying to. I went for a 2-1 Newcastle, but I'm trying to remember how I came up to I confused it. I think I don't know, because now I'm thinking these men have a cup final on Sunday, the following Sunday. So I don't know how much investment.
Yeah,
because
how much their brains will be on that game as well.
Yeah, they might just stay in London. They might pack for a whole week trip. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
there's no point in going back to Newcastle when you
and coming back down again.
Yeah, so their heads might be turned. They might lose focus, and because right now they're in European spots, but you still want to pick up a trophy, and this is their second cup final in 3 years. Yeah. So I don't know. I might have to walk that one back. Might have to go for a 1-1 or something. Because this is the battle of the English managers.
Yep.
Is there another one? Is there only 2 English managers in the Prem? Am I missing one? It's Eddie Howe and Graham. Is there anyone else?
Nah, I don't think there is anyone. I don't think there is.
Spurs got an Australian. Bournemouth got a Spanishman.
I don't think there is.
A Dutchman. Yeah.
Who's Southampton manager?
They sacked an English manager in Russell Martin and hired. I think he's a Croatian guy.
Well, yeah. So that.
Moisey is Scottish, isn't it?
Scottish, yeah, he's Scottish.
Yeah. Who's managing Wolves?
No, they got some. He's South American, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
or something like that. But he's definitely not English.
That's it. I think Ipswich Town has like a Welshman. No?
That's right.
Yeah. Oliver Gastner is a Frenchman.
Yeah.
Brighton has a German. Fulham is Marco Silva.
Yeah.
Bro, that's it. That is it. It's 2 English.
Yeah, it's the birth of the English managers, man. It's just like, it's really like, I don't know where the talent is these days, man. Do you know? And it's really bad, man. Do you know? English Premier League. I don't think that an English manager has ever won the Premier League. I don't think they have.
Never.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That's an indictment, and that's
embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, it's the home of football. It's coming home, right? That's what the English say. It's the home of football, and we can't produce a manager.
Do you know when it needed to come home? It needed to come home in Europe, in the Europe competition last season, and the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's always. I don't know, man. I don't know when it's going to change, if it will ever change, and they may even win a championship with a foreign manager as well. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but Palace Ipswich Town. I don't know. I think Palace win that 1-0. That's what I got down for that one.
Is what's his name? Is he out though? Mateta. Because I know he got that horror injury.
He's out for 6 weeks.
See, that's another thing as well. Who plays if Mateta doesn't play? Mateta's the highest goal scorer.
Eddie Nketiah, bro. Your defense is in trouble.
Eddie ain't doing enough. Listen, is that at Palace's ground?
Yeah.
I think there's going to be an upset. You know, I think Ipswich might beat them. You know, because they got the better striker. They got the lap. But then again, their defense is. Oh. I'm gonna go for a 1-0 Palace. You know.
Yeah, I got 1-0 Palace as well, man. I think they have a good defense. Resolute at home, Selhurst Park, make some noise, stand up for your people.
Yeah,
and push them on. Last one, Wolves, Everton. It's at Molyneux.
Oh, you've got my boy cooking right there at the moment, innit? The Wolves guy, what's his name? Cunha. Didn't he get sent off though last game?
Yeah, bro. He's a red card machine. He might as well come to Arsenal.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Well, that game just sounds to me like a really boring game. That sounds like a really boring game. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be goalless, 0-0.
Yeah, I think it's a draw as well, but I think they, somehow shithouse a goal either side. I think they shithouse a goal either side, man. But yeah.
Well, anyway, I got to big you up, for last week, the Forest.
Yeah, man.
Arsenal game. You got that result to a T.
I just didn't see us doing anything against Bruno. I mean, it's Nuno Nuno's side. I think Nuno, and you see him after his interview saying, "You man don't have a striker, extra body here. See what you can do. Take one area out of the game, nothing." Yeah, the thing is, like, the European teams don't scout us the same way the Premier League teams do. Like, PSV comes to play football. They don't really
they're not on this hard. You know what? We're just gonna sit down and
yeah, they come to play football, man. But what you got coming up, bro, for the rest of the day? You doing any?
Bro, I've got my studies to do, so I'm not gonna be around. And if I'm around, might be just a random watch along or whatever. But I'm not doing nothing for the rest of the evening, man. I've got my studies to get on with over the weekend. I might. What was the game tomorrow? I don't like watching City, so forget them. There was another game that's on. What game? Let me see what games are on at 3:00. I might hit a game at 3:00.
You got the Brighton and the Fulham one, and then you have the Brighton and the Fulham one is the best one.
Yeah. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do a watch along tomorrow. I might just chill tomorrow, but we will see in it. I always come out with some random stuff, so just keep your eyes peeled, people.
Well, you heard it, people. Since Abs may or may not stream, you can go check out Tony Cloud. He is on with the Organ Gunner in less than 2 hours.
Hey, Tony Cloud's hot right now, you know. I'm telling you, man. He's been doing a lot of streams, you know. North Side the other day.
Yeah, I seen
him with the North Side one.
I see them with Deji. Hey, Deji's a national treasure, you know. Expression better watch out because that Deji oh my God.
Definitely. And they're both Spurs fans as well. That's crazy.
God. He is something else, bro. But brother Abs, it's been an absolute pleasure, man, doing another
always
with you, my bro, because I don't know how these games go. You give me perspective. You make me think about things that I don't normally think about. And that's what I need, right? That's what I need my brain to be challenged when I.
But you the challenge. Listen, bro. When you kind of like say the results, I'm like, raw.
Yeah.
I kind of like want to change my mind now, but I've got to be firm with it.
Yeah. But big up, man. I have these results on record. We'll do a review show and see just how close we came with our football knowledge, our football acumen, and see how some of these games plays out. But you're doing a watch along for the United game, yeah? Arsenal United game.
It depends on how I get on with my assignment tomorrow. Okay. Possibly though. Are you doing one?
Probably not.
Why not?
Yeah. Huh?
Why not?
I don't like watching.
You're gonna do me then.
Yeah, I just don't watch along our games.
Come on, man.
I like to watch them.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I can know who to. I don't want to say blame, but know who to, or praise.
Want to watch it and everything. Why don't we do like something like a post match or something?
We'll do it. Yeah, let's do that. We'll
do something like that.
Yeah, we'll do a post match review and all that stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your time and your attention. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until then, we are gone.